Andrew Mercado's here with that. I don't think you guys can even tell. He's got a mask on, but there he is. It's Andrew Mercado here as well.
Here, I have one of these for both. CJ and Andrew were the heroic gentlemen who took it upon themselves to help deter the fire, put out the fire, and get the emergency responders here to protect our building. They are incredible, so much more than just journalists. They are truly heroes. So let's hear it for CJ and Andrew. Was not enough for these two gentlemen. Let's do it again.
I'm not so good with microphones. It's a lie, actually, especially I really can't thank you guys enough for taking the time to actually give Andrew and I the appreciation that I know we all feel towards you for the reception and the love and the overall inclusivity that you've had for both of us who came from out of town at a time that we didn't expect to be in a place that we'd never heard of. That is a forever part of our hearts and in our soul at this point. And this building behind us, I know, is so much more than just a brick and mortar. It's a spiritual refuge, and it's a place where I think that the entire world has kind of come to understand is a symbol for healing. And I think for me, that's a big deal of what I think Andrew and I got involved with here, and I'll let him speak for himself. But I think that at a point when there was chaos in the world here, as we saw it, I think we got to a point where we felt like we had to do what we could to help in any small way. And the tribute again goes to the fire department that came out and did their part in the community that was live, that was watching both of our feeds, that were able to actually put out several calls to get them there. And to all of you for being so continually engaged and trying to stimulate, the healing that needed to take place, and including that night, which was terrifying for everybody. The congregation as well, I'm sure. I know a lot of you are watching live.
So CJ hit it on the head, I don't even like really being referred to as a hero in this situation. We just did what we could with what we had. We didn't have any tools to put out fires. We didn't have fire extinguishers on us. We didn't have anything other than some of the tools that we found behind the church to try to prevent it from spreading. So, it was really the fire department that came here, and the chief he came and talked to me and CJ right away. And was able to place the fire truck where it needed to be, and the people that were on our live feeds were calling the fire department, letting them know exactly where they needed to go. So it's really a credit to the city of Kenosha as well, coming together during our feeds and trying to do what they could as well to prevent further destruction and chaos from happening. But it's really just a pleasure to be back here every time that we do come back to this city. We're welcome with open arms, and we didn't come here to step in like that. When we see things that are happening like that, me as a person, it's very hard not to step in those type of situations. So I'm a veteran. I served in the military from 2012 to 2020. So I take people's lives very seriously in preserving life over property. But when there's a situation where there's nobody at risk, we checked the entire church. We went and knocked on all the doors, made sure nobody was inside. At that point, we were able to then try to coordinate help from the fire department to get here and prevent a loss of a building. So we just did what we could with what we had, and I thank you all for the recognition for this. It really does mean a lot.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I got a little choked up, but I'm glad Andrew was able to wax eloquent. the last thing I would like to say is how grateful I am for the community, not just here at Bradford, but all in Kenosha collectively for setting an example of unity and for really reaching out and showcasing that there is change, that there is a hope, that there is this opportunity for a new tomorrow. And the growth that I've seen in the love and the, like I said, the inclusivity that I've gotten from not just the Bradford clergy and the folks out in the pews, but also to all the people here in Kenosha. I know Andrew and I have received the most amazing welcome. But the thing about it that I think is really inspirational is that it's been over a year, and we've all had to go through a lot of processing to get to where we're at. And I know the lives that we've all lived to get to that point last year took us to that place. And I know I've had to go through a lot of healing and a lot of soul searching, and I was in a very bad place at one point. So finding a spiritual refuge is important, and I think that it's a huge testament to atonement and the opportunity to start new and to begin a life that you choose, and it's through salvation. And the opportunity to be gifted with that grace is beautiful, and it's so amazing to know that there's a place like Bradford and so many others like it where you can come home. Open arms will be waiting for you, and I think we're all on a mission to get home, right, eternally. And I love the fact that here on earth we have a chance to lock arms and to, like we got to bow our heads earlier together, and appreciate that there's people out here that are there for you, no matter what you're going through. The community that we build doesn't just have to be the one that we live in, but the one that we pray in and the one that we exist in eternally. And I love the fact that we have a whole new family here, Andrew and I, of brothers and sisters that we can take with us throughout the course of our lives. Like I said, it took us here and will continue to take us all to new places, but it's a beautiful place to be here in Kenosha and with Bradford. So thank you so much for the reception and for this. And again, I know this represents both Andrew and I, because he said he has one sitting inside, and I think this will forever. I haven't yet to see inside Bradford, but I'll definitely stick around. I know we'll definitely stick around. Bright, we'll definitely be here and take a chance to view the church from outside of these flame-lit walls as we got to know it over a year ago. So thank you again to everybody, and God bless all. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And Andrew, thank you for your service.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what, I think we're gonna, why don't we take our break now, and we will come back right before 6 o'clock, and we'll have a prayer and a song, and we will close out. Thank you all.
Are we all going inside right now? Is that what we're doing? I don't know. Yeah. Hey, are you able to grab that bag? If you can grab, yeah, that's Andrew's way. Thank you so much. Careful. Yeah, we're gonna take a little walk inside here.
Just can't see that. I'd like to show everybody the inside of this.
Oh wow. That's beautiful.
No one's really got to see the inside of it.
Yeah, no, you guys. So this is inside the Bradford Unitarian, which out the outside of that window for everyone watching is where the fires were not more than 15 feet away. That's wild.
Wow.
I'm just, yeah. How old is this building?
The building was built in 1907.
1907.
Unitarians first purchased this site in 1868.
1868. Wow.
So there's been a church here for a long time.
That's beautiful.
And if you want your community and these wonderful people and working for peace and justice in the world, and are incredibly grateful to the two gentlemen of CJTV and Mercado Media who helped literally save this building from going up like Notre Dame. And yeah, so
Beautiful.
thank you. It's
You're
a blessing to have you both here.
To be welcomed into the congregation as one of your own. And it feels we've talked about it, how amazingly like and purpose given it is to know that we got a chance to be a part of in some small way, you know. And again, I think we both acknowledge it. It's just a small. We played I think the most small role possible, but in being a part of what I think is collectively like a greater love for, you know, just trying to save anything. Right?
And thank you for holding this vigil.
Absolutely.
Too.
Oh man.
After
Yeah.
the verdict, to still hold a vigil.
Absolutely.
That's real good of you as a church leader.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
As a leader of a congregation.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we're gonna go back out.
We are gonna go back
let's
out.
do it. Thank you so much for taking the time to show us.
This is, this
I know
is
you. So the you guys have been on virtual services.
Yes.
And that's on Sunday at what was it, 9:30 and 11:30?
10 o'clock Central.
10 o'clock Central.
We are going to start doing in-person services on December 12th, but
Okay.
they'll still be broadcast.
And where can you find the services
On our
online?
website.
On the website at Bradford.
BradfordUU.org.
Bradford UU.
Yep. And
So BradfordUU.org, you guys. You can come online and you can find if you want to go ahead and be a part of the Sunday service, and that's at 10 o'clock Central.
yep.
So you definitely should tune in. I'm gonna get in line here so I can be a part of the rest the messages. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's awesome. It's just extraordinary.
Appreciate it. Okay. Set this up here. Trying to get ourselves situated here, guys. Feel like this is crooked, and it was. So, yeah, we're doing. We got a lot of artillery over there.
I wanted to say thank you to you too. And I hope Minnesota heals, and
It is.
I hope someday we'll have justice. I feel a little lost. I just don't think I have fight in me right now. But thank you so much for saving this place.
For being a part of it.
I'm sorry, I'm so upset. I'm just so.
You're okay.
But thank you again.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. God bless you.
Okay.
It's amazing how quiet it is. Not at all what people were expecting here in Kenosha. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I'm gonna flip camera here so people can.
Texting my brother and he asked how I was doing down here.
What'd you tell him?
Michigan. I was like, so far it's really quiet. I'm gonna go head down there and see what it's all about.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I'll meet you tomorrow watching that video. I was like, all right, will do.
I mean, there's people talking, but
It's not at
I think
all what
the
I
biggest thing that I've heard was a plan for Sunday during the daytime. There's a protest where I think they want to like shut down the car lots. I think is what I heard. That's what I heard.
It's illegal to sell a car on Sunday. Aren't they already closed on Sundays?
It's illegal to sell cars on Sundays.
Yeah, they
So
don't sell cars
dealerships
on
are already
Sundays.
closed.
Counted a W already then. You know? it's already a win. There it is. So that worked. I know Andrew's taking a walk around the building here. Yeah, take a look at where we were. I know I've done it with you guys a couple times already in the stream. Taking a look at where the fire was in front of this historic 1906. It's wild. Yeah. 115 years of history right here. I think they're getting ready to start here.
Alright, I think we're going to come back here relatively quickly and have a closing prayer and a closing song. And then we will continue our prayer for peace. All right, this is a UU anthem, we like to call it. This is Spirit of Life. If you know it, please sing along. We will sing it together twice. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. One more time. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me.
The act of sending healing energy into the world is known by many names. I prefer to call it prayer. Will you please pray with me? Dear unknown, unknowable, yet known by many names, we offer this prayer. We offer this prayer for healing in our beloved city and each of our communities. We offer this prayer for JoJo and Anthony's families who are grieving again tonight, and I don't think they stopped grieving for their loved ones. We offer this prayer that people don't get discouraged and to continue to struggle for justice. Because as long as we continue the struggle will continue. We offer this prayer for ourselves, for our hurting souls, for our wounded optimism. Please know that you are not alone. The Pastor Care companions, we are available. Go onto the website if you want a pastor companion to give you a call or email one of us. You can certainly call or email me. Please know you're not alone. Please know that this community is holding you, loving you, supporting you, and that you are not alone. In the name of love, in the name of compassion, in the name of everything we hold sacred, blessings upon you, blessings upon me, blessings upon every living thing. Blessed be and amen.
Amen.
Thank you all. Have a very safe night. Go in peace, go in love. We'll see you soon.
Amen.
Oh yeah, just get ready to cut her up.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Yeah. Hey, Lion. Yeah, Tin Man. Scarecrow. He's hanging out with your mask, buddy. He's like, huh? Yeah. So I was just doing all that. Got a kind of a novice.
That is exactly where I was going.
I don't want. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just happened to throw on your thing, and I'm like, church on the corner.
Yeah. I didn't know how long we were live. Everyone kind of knew we were going live.
What happened?
It felt weird.
Okay, gotcha.
But I think we were. Yeah.
Weird.
I'm into it. Okay.
I'm off till Sunday, but yeah. I just recognized you. I'm going to see you. Squinting. I'm like, yeah. After a walk my eyes.
There you go.
Hey, Cindy.
Sold it.
Yeah.
Sold it. Sold.
You get down in there. Kelly from the kitchen. All right, you have a good evening,
Thank you.
sir.
You too. Take it easy.
Safe.
Kept checking for TV. Yeah, went browser.
Merc went back over by the courthouse. He walked over there.
Okay, I think we might walk the same way. I'm just gonna.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much for coming. It was so good to meet you in person.
It was a real honor.
Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Yeah. Not that we had a choice, but still.
Can't keep me out of town.
We'll come back in a year and see where we're at again.
I'll be back a lot more than that.
Cool. Where are you from?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I feel like I'm not there nearly as much as anybody else, but yeah, that's why I call home. That's my angry dog is.
Hey.
No, he's fully loved. He's had a huge. I got a huge family that's fight over who's going to get my dog. So he gets to pick and choose. So it's good. But yeah, I'm actually I'll be around.
Are you working on? I think I said that. Are you doing
I've been approached by a couple different projects, things that I feel passionate about. I'm working on addiction recovery, something that's near and dear to my heart. I went through addiction for 8 years. People here to open pushing for that. I do work back home with at-risk innocent teens. Here I've had a chance to talk to a lot of young folks.
Hey, Jessica.
One of the organizations I've ever talked to. An interactive program that might kind of help empower the voices of young people. That's really important and powerful. Yeah, it's just I only cut a little bit of video. Especially
It's kind of crazy how quiet it is, really. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Nothing's happening in Kenosha, really. It's all quiet. Down by the courthouse, there's just all the news. People are still down there hanging out.
have an opportunity to connect themselves, like we were talking about here, not a minister, or not just a minister, but I mean, like a guy that you're trying to help walk through. It's important. It's very inclusive. Absolutely.
now that it's not that I'm saying I'm the one to guide, but there's amazing people out there that have incredible voices that really resonate up to me. I've met some in crowds that blow my mind, like young people that come out with, and this is just off the top, their thought process. That's what the words in your head right now are coming from a deep well inside of you, and that's what you need to tap into.
The feel here is just, it's very quiet, peaceful. There's not much going on.
You know, it may not just be a microphone, but it might just be, you know, just having someone else here.
Yeah, he's.
I'm looking forward to
Hey,
Hey,
drove all the way up.
I don't know where from, but she just drove up from Chicago just now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Planning this all day.
Okay. You guys plan on marching tonight? Was that what brought you in?
Well,
I'm kidding. Get in here. How are you? So, how are you? Tim and Susan.
yes.
Tim and Susan watched your
We saw this
Put
whole
it.
thing
That's how
exactly when it was
Yeah.
with
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I mean, we are allowed. You can slide over here if you'd like to say hi. You can bring
Hello.
this. You can bring that over this direction here.
I got you.
This is Tim and Susan
Hello.
from Chicago. Just got here. So yeah,
Tim's nephew and his wife lived
if that's okay.
close.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Lived close by.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were hunkered down,
Yeah.
obviously, the whole time. And one of the places that was burned was his other nephew and his wife was just getting married. Yeah, it must have been a hotel. Their friends owned the restaurant or whatever.
There was a lot of there was like the Danish Brotherhood down the way. It was another place that hosts a lot of services, nuptials, things of that nature, and that building exploded.
Well, we kind of watched that first night, everything that you filmed,
Right.
and then we thought, full circle, we got to come back up here tonight because we drove up here like a couple days later and saw it all.
Yeah.
And we thought, well, now that it's all somewhat put to rest,
Have you been back here since?
we haven't been back in a year or whatever it's been. So
Yeah. This is your first time.
And I have
too.
intentionally not watched anything up until the trial.
I've said it, and I don't know if you've been watching the trial as I've
Every
covered it.
she
night.
watched all.
Okay, yes.
I should be packing to move, and I should
She
be
was
at
supposed
the
to be
funeral
doing
home
that.
helping him, but I have been in front of the,
But you're here.
in front of the live stream.
Well, which trust me, I get it. Sometimes I feel like I should be somewhere else, but this is right where I think you belong right now. But it's interesting to come through here a year later. Like when I talked about it on the stream during the trial, I hadn't seen a lot of that footage. I hadn't rewatched it, hadn't re-experienced a lot of that up until this last couple of weeks.
So surreal watching it.
And I had no idea that you put that tourniquet.
Yeah, I put my camera down
Because I was worried about Andrew.
So was
he
I.
was so hyperventilating and so crazy.
It both those feet.
It felt like we knew both of you. It was
Yeah.
just- yeah.
Well, we wear it on our sleeve, I think, when we're out there is a big deal. That was a scary night. You know, it's interesting. I got really choked up. I was talking to Andrew about this a little earlier this morning before I came out, before they did the verdict. I was just kind of doing a live feed. I don't know if you're watching, but I was kind of just running through old footage. And I had to put that on pause for a second, at least myself, because like the presence of like a partner out here, like having Andrew out here was a big deal. It really got to me in my heart that there are people out here that look out for you no matter what. And I think that's a big deal. And we kind of had to go our own way for a little while, and then come back together in a place where I think this is such an iconic moment for everybody as far as looking to find some stability. And when you go through town, you see it. It's beautiful. There are still signs of it. You see those.
We haven't seen any. We just kind of do it.
There's the downtown. You'll see. There'll be just all the little mural signs. Those are ones that you'll see up. But what you don't see anymore is, signs that were spray painted like children live here, or disabled people live here, and like those things. Like as I went through, devastating. I watched people spray paint a blind person lives upstairs, and all I could do was watch and like just disbelief. And you're hearing that alarm go off, that the emergency broadcast alarm stating that it was a state of emergency in Kenosha, and watching people miles outside of town like take their cars off the street, pull hoses in front of the house, boarding up their domestic
like
fronts,
Yeah.
windows.
Well, we had a lot of burning in Aurora,
Really?
which is, we live in Wheat. So we're in Wheat, and the funeral home is almost right across from Wheaton College.
Yeah. Okay.
And fortunately, the two communities, all the police cars were staged there in May.
It was very peaceful.
We were completely bored of it.
Well, it was
Not during this, but
Okay.
in May is when,
Right, okay.
during the Floyd stuff.
Sure.
To see, no, completely boarded up was crazy. And I called the police department. I said, we should do it. I said, oh, Glen Ellen and Wheaton is staging in your parking lot. I said, oh, you are?
Right.
Yeah, so we don't have to do anything. So we provided water to protesters. Because there was a couple.
Sure. But it's stayed peaceful, which is great about right now. I don't know if you
But
saw
you heard
it.
about neighborhood.
What's that?
You heard about neighborhood. In May. I mean, they had all kinds of things.
See, this is
No
the thing.
fire.
This is what blows my mind, and we talk about this in the feed. That there were so many things that have happened around the nation. That there's been no exposure. There's been no coverage. There's been no talks about
Towns
it.
don't want to talk about it.
Fair play. Fair play. But I think a lot of people are hurt that they're not getting any kind of recognition. It's like they've endured a lot too.
Yeah, right.
And so I think that a lot of people right now, through this and this trial over here, and through the Kenosha, I think a lot of people have attached themselves to the healing of it here, which is why it's a big deal for me. People keep asking, why do you care so much? I think for me, it's like the town healing has been helping me heal, and I think a lot of the nation has been attached to the thought that they can heal Aurora and all the places around there.
When you see a building like this, that could have been lost.
Yeah, 115 years of history that would have been lost. This is an old town. There's a lot. It's a diverse crowd of people that helped build. I mean, there's grandparents and great grandparents that helped build a lot of the brick and mortar here. And then to see that come down was terrible.
The Danish Brotherhood was really old too. It's been there forever. And then they say that's the place that saved all the bricks. Remember we went out there?
Yep.
And they have it in a storage place waiting to rebuild, and they're going to use those bricks to rebuild. Yeah.
Yeah, we went out, and I remember we went out there,
Yeah.
and while they were doing the cleanup, and it was still dangerous because the building was like pickup sticks. It was just kind of barely layered on top of itself. They were going through and trying to pull out keepsakes and mementos from decades and decades of, events that have been hosted there, wedding events, things of that nature, and trying to salvage what they could. And in that, it was just heartbreaking. And but it's different now. I think it's beautiful now. I mean, the unity that I've been seeing, and everyone's like open arm reception to peace. No one local, no one that I've talked to that lives here is even close to advocating for any type of destruction or violence, no matter what. It's been a matter of
Well, that's because today was scary.
yeah. People were on edge. People were on edge. And I know that people are still nervous. Even coming out tonight, there were people on the feed. They're like, "Don't go out. Just don't go out. Stay home." I made it out last summer. There's no way I'm not going to be out tonight. That's not. But as you can see,
It's just cold.
it's just right. It's cold.
Was there a service tonight?
They did a vigil out here, a prayer service, sang a little, and just had a chance for everyone to kind of bow their heads and pray together and take a moment.
Well, we wanted to stop and
Introduce
Let me give you
ourselves.
my information. If you ever want to reach out, here you go. It's got my
That's
email,
perfect.
my phone on it.
Perfect.
If you're around or you're in town.
I've been sending, and we made several donations last summer. And I made one last night when you were just at the end of the
I can't tell you how much I've done.
No,
It's
you
like
have to have this to stay.
it made coming here possible and staying here possible. It made it supports the ability for me to do the stream. All of that, I don't know if people really appreciate how much the contributions really do generate my ability to do this. It's all beautiful, and I think it's
The
hot as
coverage
well.
is fair compared to the.
I try.
well, to be in the event too. We were concerned about Kenosha, that those nights when we're protesting, and to be able to have somebody there, so we didn't have to be there. Right in the thick of it.
Well, his sister was up.
just so real.
His sister lives in Gage, which is
Okay.
a lake community. His grandparents, she lives in their cottage,
Right.
so that's been the family for forever. And she was really nervous being up here this afternoon at Tim and Summer's house. And do you remember that Tim and Summer's kind of a weird name?
That sounds very familiar. Tim and
I don't know
Summer.
if Tim and Summer met Tim and Summer more. I don't know if they met you or Ann.
Sounds
It
so
had something to do with they all work in they're all
Okay.
music. They all have music.
Oh, okay. I met a lot of people.
Church.
I guess I met a lot of people around the church here, actually, inside the church over here, and around the way here that we're.
Do you know what church Summer?
We can look this one.
Yeah, I want to see too.
Yeah, take a look. I mean, I would recommend definitely driving by. Go to downtown.
Yeah, that's
Because I know a lot of that's still downtown here. It's this downtown area.
Yeah.
It's really,
Does anybody know where that shooting actually happened? It's right here somewhere, isn't it?
63rd.
and that to me, that
Oh,
blew
it's
my
not.
mind
I'm
that
at the
was
wrong
happening,
spot.
so-
Yeah, this is just the church
But
that was set up.
there's no boards up right now. That's just
Oh, they did?
Hey,
They
thanks so
set
much.
this church on
So
fire?
nice
They almost did.
Seriously?
These,
It's a good idea to hang around here tonight.
Yeah.
Watch out.
But you got my info. Please get a hold of me, okay? Yeah. Shoot me a message, and we'll
rocks
get you in our Discord.
It's literally right
Absolutely.
off of Sheridan.
I plan on spending some time in Chicago. I look forward to it.
Right on 63rd.
It will sometimes.
I got
Literally, if you take Sheridan all the way to 63rd and then make a right, it's right there.
I'm going to say one of my favorite series ever is About a Funeral. Have you guys ever 6 Feet Under?
Oh yeah.
Love the series. We live it. You live it.
Yeah, every
you,
day.
you live it. Thank you so much. I'll get a hold of you as well, okay?
Seriously, if you ever need anything in Chicago.
I will. Thank you for taking the time to come say hi. I really do appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much.
I was wondering if you
Thank you.
just got
Take care.
Thank you, my friend. This is great.
Oh, yeah, it is real close here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a card too.
Please do, yeah. Did I give you one of mine?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Not, let me hand you one.
Yeah.
What's like a landmark thing that all the pictures, there's that car dealer. Is there like a car lot right there or something?
The car lot is
I
actually
appreciate that.
right here.
That's the car lot?
Car lot.
Are we that close where it's like just right here or something?
Yeah, it's literally.
I thought you were saying, people know it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, right.
Wait. We can't leave.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Take it.
Yeah, we take it.
I can take it.
There we go.
Somebody take it.
I gotcha.
You take it with that one, I'll take it with this one.
All right.
I was looking the wrong way. You gotta do it again.
Ready?
Okay. Oh, what's up?
Okay.
But let's get one with
Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go.
You know what I realized is people don't know where to look when it's on selfie
I know.
mode, but there's an arrow.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that's what that arrow was, and I was like, oh, you should just follow the arrow. Oh, because the arrow is why you follow. Oh, okay. Because I'm an idiot, so that happened.
I am too.
Well, we just all learned something today, guys. Follow the arrow
I
and
still want
selfie.
my BlackBerry back.
The curve?
The curve.
Say a command. Get in here. Say
Nope,
hi.
I'm not. Nope.
Let me see that puppy then.
Let me see that puppy.
Well, we're gonna show the world these little bumpers right here. Look at this guy. Who's this? What's the puppy's name here?
Ivy.
This is Ivy. What's up, bud? Say hi to the world.
She's so cute.
You cold?
I'm cold.
I bet you
Yeah.
are. You don't got a lot of cover on you. Here, I'll give you back to mom here. You can get curled up in the warmth of that embrace there. How are you?
How have you been?
I've been good. What up, boss? Dang, I'm a hugger, dude.
He said I'm a
Air of a man. Dude. Jeez. How are you two? Good. Good to hear. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, why didn't you bring them?
But I flew, and I'm pretty sure, like, hang on, let me flip this around. Sorry.
You're good. Are you taking it?
No, I'm just going to flip it around. People get lost staring at a building, wonder where I'm at. I don't want to think that I bailed on them.
Yeah.
And there we go. Just so you know I'm talking. Folks don't want to be on camera. I don't have to be. I know it happens. Dog is ridiculous. Yeah, no, my dog is like that angry old man who would complain about the seat the entire time. It's like, God, these seats are terrible. why are you sitting so close? You know, he'd complain about the pretzels. These pretzels are garbage. These are garbage pretzels on a garbage plane. These clouds are ugly. I don't like it. I paint my dog to be a cantankerous old man. He's really not. He kind of is, actually. That dog is what kind of dog is that? Shut up. Shut up and take my money. I'm buying one for my buddy. My Jits is going to get a Playmate Pit Labs or a Dory.
My parents got one.
Okay.
And then they got some waterhouse rain barrel.
It's breezy out, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
That crisp air coming off Lake Michigan.
Dude, you know how many times that you guys... The crisp air coming off Lake Michigan. That needs to be on a shirt too, because I've heard that at least 1,000 times. Like, it's cold. Not as cold as that crisp air coming off Lake Michigan. Like, it gets cold until you get around the lake, and then you get that crisp air coming off Lake Michigan. I'm like, yes. Say this again.
Everybody goes down to Lake Michigan to get cooler air.
Is that what it is?
I swear to God.
It's like an ocean, you guys. If you've ever been out here, Lake Michigan's like a small ocean.
It's not even
No, but it's cooler. You go 5 blocks that way, it's 10, 20 degrees cooler when you come over here.
Yeah. It depends on the breeze of the building, too. Like, which like, alcove you happen to be in.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, my guy, thank you so much.
Welcome back to Kenosha.
I appreciate it. I don't appreciate that hat you have on, though, after what you guys did to us last Sunday. Ugh. Just hurtful. Hurtful. It's got a Green Bay hat on, you guys. You did. Hey, you know who doesn't? My guys. No offense, Hawks. Oh, did you? Yeah. We have our moments. Just can't seem to string those together this year.
She can't stand your court. You guys coach the way Chelsea go.
Whoa. Pete Carroll is an angel. I don't appreciate anyone.
Somebody needs to teach them how to chew gum.
You know, he got hit in the face with a football. I think ever since he's had a little bit of an issue.
What, a brain injury?
Broke his nose and tweaked out his gum chewing. You know.
So when you're moving here permanently.
We were talking about it. You know, we were talking about it. We'll see.
You're like the only real reporter we got around. We need you.
Hey, I'll take it, man. Team up with Mr. Elijah out here and see what we can do.
All right, well, I'm going to let the car go. Good seeing you.
Likewise, you guys take care. Drive safe. Thanks for saying hi. Get me out of here.
She's like, I want to go home.
I'll be cold.
I'd rather be on CJ's than
Right. They roll up. I'm being all super loud in the background. Yeah, they're doing they're behind me. I didn't realize they're doing like a Channel 5 interview. Channel 5. Time to walk. We'll let them do their thing. I know that. I think that cameraman was starting to give me a look like, dude, really? Enough already. That's enough. It's enough. Hey, what's going on, Seahawks? So, hey, Channel 5, you're watching that Seahawk rhetoric you were just watching was me pumping facts about the Hawks, man. We got to step our game up.
Are you walking over by the? You got to drive.
And I think I might walk over there if you guys want to drive over there and meet me.
I can. You want me to take this with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna. Yeah. Yes. Yes to be. Yes. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna get my gloves on real quick.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Right? Yeah, let me check comments real fast. Man, glad no one is out. Yeah, you guys, seriously, it is a real blessing that there's not what people were expecting out here. It's a real, a lot of peace of mind in that, because it could have gone. You know what was interesting too, and we'll talk about it more as we walk and talk here, but how there was like this point that was made about people that were supporting Kyle Rittenhouse, and if the verdict didn't go the way it went, how there was going to be people that were going to go out in the streets, take to the streets. You know, that term is what was used. And it's used quite often, but based off of not getting, a verdict that they felt would have been what they wanted for Kyle Rittenhouse. But that term, man, when you hear people say, take to the streets, and it has a different connotation for so many different people. And I think it's important that we remember that it's different for folks, but be careful when you say things like about encouraging or inciting any type of, I don't even want to say violence, but taking to the streets is a tough one, because you want to be. I encourage folks to be able to go out and march, to protest, advocate for change, demonstrate. But what we saw here in Kenosha last year is not something that I'll ever get behind. And we heard talk about that on the steps of the courthouse. We're going to walk by there again today, give you guys a look at what's going on around here. But it was there was talk about, and I said it earlier, but how they said that Martin Luther King said that the riot is the voice of the unheard. And I think that, like I said, we've evolved from that to a point where I think there's so many more platforms and places where people can go to be heard, and things that they can do to be heard. And I think we've moved past a place where we need to, incite a violent act in order for people to take notice. And I don't mean just violence on a person, but I mean, you figure like this church behind me is 115 years old. Any of the many places in this town, some of the houses that were lost, those are not, I don't think anyone would volunteer that as a sacrifice they'd be willing to take or make for change. I think progressively we've learned that we can do better. We can make change and move in the right direction, and not have to allow ourselves to de-evolve into a place of havoc. Yeah, Camp Gohar 1, as the defense would say in the Rittenhouse trial. Havoc. It's not necessary, Yeah, move beyond. Jack Daniels, absolutely. I think we move beyond that. The need for destruction and violence, absolutely. I feel like most of us, people that I've talked about here, have learned, even this last year. Absolutely. Yeah. So, just gonna ask nicely for change? No, go out and protest, demonstrate, do what you need to do. What up, y'all? How we doing? Oh, there we go. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just doing a little walkthrough here, if you guys don't mind being on camera.
Totally fine, totally fine. How are you, my man?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Yeah. How are you, bud? Good. We brought you out. Is this one of those electric jackets?
No.
Is it made by the same people?
I don't know.
I swear Andrew just had one of these guys. You got to check out these jackets. Well, it's not electric, but I'll let you guys get on camera too, so people know what we're talking about here. Yeah, I don't want to get lost in the sauce. We were just talking about change and about it not needing to be violent for there to be change. You don't need to have destruction for change.
Well, and like you said in your message, that literally written as you flew over here?
Yeah.
Where, in fact, the violence kind of kills the message, right?
Absolutely.
It's crazy. Whatever the message is.
Right. Yeah. No, I was on the plane when I wrote that, and I think some of the argument that I got, some of the rebuttal in here from folks in the chat, was that so we're just going to peacefully ask for change. I'm like, no, you can demand it. Absolutely. You can be furious about the need for change. Absolutely. And you protest, demonstrate, go to the streets, march. But destruction and violence, that's not going to, the right to protest, peacefully assemble. If you remember the march we took last year, do you guys remember that march that we did from Kenosha to Milwaukee?
Yeah.
That one they went through extensive amounts of protest permitting to get that done up, and there was a loud statement that was made for 38 miles, and the police were there. They were actively involved. They blocked off the side roads, and they stayed very peaceful, very cohesive, very inclusive, and made it all the way to Milwaukee. And that's the type of stuff I'm talking about when I say that you can make loud statements without having to make loud noises as far as the sound of a gun or a pipe bomb or whatever craziness comes out, and the madness of that a riot.
And you're right? I mean, there's peaceful, completely quiet, sitting in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
There's peaceful, loud, and maybe uncomfortable, right?
Sure. Yeah. I think people realize that just because you're peaceful doesn't mean you have to be passive.
Yeah.
And that's I think a big difference. You can be actively engaged and still stay peaceful. And then people here are advocating for it. That's a big deal too. Everyone I've talked to is advocating for peace and for not for violence, not for destruction. And I keep talking about that, and I don't know if you guys are getting tired of me even mentioning it, but I'm going to keep going back to it because a lot of people, the international media, the national media, the local media, and then even down to independents, we're all here because there was definitely a palpable energy of that potential, right? That could have gone that route. And after last year, I think everyone was maybe wanted just to bear witness, to what would happen. And I think my motivation, like I said in that message, was to hopefully be out here enough to say like, hey, let's all think better, let's talk to our neighbors and talk to our friends, our associates, compatriots, comrades, whatever you want to call your clique. Say, hey, let's just do different. Let's do it different this time. Because what happened last time, right? I mean, you had Jacob Blake shot 7 times, and then a protest to a police station turned riot, turned deadly. A year later, we're back. And if we allow it to happen again, and to say that the violence and destruction from bad decisions made end up with more death, and it's a cycle. It's a terrible cycle.
It is.
Yeah, we can't do that. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're about to say something. Go ahead.
I was just saying that, like, with the fact that happened last year, right?
Yeah.
My expectation and my definite hope is that Kenosha, the residents, everybody here, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't want that, knows that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm definitely predicting and I'm hopeful that message is shared among the people here. So.
At 18, where do you feel your voice is most heard?
I don't know, it's complicated, right? Because there's a protest, there's voting, there's the fact that, I couldn't even vote in the last election because I was 17 at that point. So it's hard to say, a combination of all those different sources, I guess.
Sure.
I think it's a different perspective when you're growing up and you all have the news and everything's so fast, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're 50 and how old are you?
78.
However old that is, right?
Looking good. Looking
fantastic.
Moisturized.
Has the judge beat by 3 years?
That's right.
He's moving a little slower on account of it.
He and I played backgammon online.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Right.
But yeah, it's just fascinating because I've grown, like, all my living memory has had TV, social media. Yeah. I mean, social media came up, but like social media has always been that part in which it's hyper fast, hyper everything. So
Absolutely. This piped into you right off the bat.
Unfortunately, so right.
Yeah. We were talking about that over here for a minute because some of the youth outreach programs that I'm looking to work with this coming year is the fact that there's been your generation. I don't even want to say your generation, but people of all generations, like the young folks, have been in the last 2 years not only sequestered into their homes basically because of COVID, but you have direct access to the whole world. And with the chaos junkie that is in major media and all of it, there's a push of this violence and destruction, and there's a missing key point there that there's the other side of it too, which is there's healing, there's rebirth, there's growth, there's change. But it's scary to think that you guys have had this inundation of information that hasn't exactly pandered to you having a healthy, happy, like, welcome back to the world, COVID's over moment, right?
No, so I don't, because like social media way more focuses on the big, loud, destructive stuff, right?
Yeah.
Violence is much easier of a headline than a couple friends talk about things and learn to resolve things, right?
Yeah.
So in like social media, it's overwhelmingly the dramatic, violent stuff, but in like real life, personal lives, no, it's barely any of that. Lives, when you discuss with people, it's overwhelmingly the other way.
Yeah.
But when you, for years on end, for, 18 months now that we've been apart in a sense?
I think so, yeah.
When you're overwhelmingly just fed these messages of everything's violent and chaos, right? And sometimes you think that your interactions with other people on the daily will be that way.
Yeah.
When they're overwhelmingly peaceful and productive, so.
Yeah, the violent clashes come up very rare, few and far between.
Yeah.
And in many cases, hopefully, luckily, you never have to deal with that. You
Yeah.
never have to have like a violent exchange with another human being, or a bear or a badger or whatever. But we're talking about humans right now, right? But and in that, like, I think a lot of people exactly. They see it and it almost becomes commonplace to think about it because when it actually happens, I don't think people realize how appalling it is. And for like a violent exchange with human beings, like that'll stay with people forever. There's people that deal with that their entire lives. They might have had an experience at a young age, an old age, it doesn't matter. But I mean, all it takes is one time for you to have that scar that you carry with you for the rest of your life.
And social media feels so unimportant, no consequence, right? Just a little 30-second video that you watch, right?
Yeah.
When you're that person, it's different, as you said.
Very much so, yeah.
Well, and there's violence against people. There's also just an a strange fascination and enjoyment of just destruction, right? I mean, that TikTok challenge of go into your bathroom and smash it up.
Is that a thing?
There was the
It was
like
for a
Swan,
while.
which-
It
Did
was
you try
for a
to
while.
start a challenge on TikTok where you destroy? He's like, well, that didn't take. I was hoping to get my bathroom remodel paid for. I guess that's not happening. I just destroyed it for nothing.
Well, it's kind of like the Tide Pod stuff, right? No, but
Will's over here.
It was a stupid challenge last August, right?
There's a lot of those stupid challenges that I've seen on TikTok here. I'm gonna make sure I got you guys on frame here because I am my
I
own.
didn't even realize that you're running around with a tripod like that.
Yeah, man. The tools of the trade, the TOT of it all.
Walking, and I'm like, that can't be CJ because he has a tripod. That's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
CJ
Moments.
doesn't use tripods.
I've also got hand warmers in my hands just snugged in here because it's easier to do this than to stand
It's
with
colder than I thought it would be.
It has gotten mighty cold.
Yeah,
it's really
It
unpleasant.
has.
Which is a good thing.
It is, man.
I mean, in terms of
we're all thinking it.
chaos agents being tired of coming out,
I almost think like
love it.
had it been a situation where it might have gone that way, if 4 feet of snow would have been a blessing, a gift. Let it snow. Yeah, it would have been great. And it did start snowing. I think maybe that was.
Did you say something about somebody suggesting Fargo
Yeah.
for kind of
Yeah.
Fargo in January?
Fargo in January. Move all cases to Fargo in January. Just do it. We'll alleviate any concern for there being any backlash in any of these places where the cases are taking place.
I mean, honestly, if you come out and you start trouble with 4 feet and then you shovel your way to whatever building you're trying to smash up,
it'll be a slow process.
it'll be a slow
Very
process,
slow.
right?
Plus, I think honestly, it's not going to happen. All you've done effectively is shovel someone's driveway. So
Right.
you've done them a favor.
Yeah.
Say it's good community service.
So what are your plans? How long are you going to stick around here?
I don't have any plans on leaving just yet.
Okay.
I'll be around through the weekend.
Good.
We got some stuff we're trying to do this next week as well out here in town. Well, it was going to be this week, but with Thanksgiving coming up, back home we had some plans that we're going to have to try to figure out how to navigate with doing work with some shelters back in the Tacoma, Seattle area, getting ready for Thanksgiving for the houseless, homeless, what have you. So we're gonna figure it out the best way to do it, and I might be able to just kind of maybe skip here to there right away, or I might need to maybe just stay here through Thanksgiving. Might be having Thanksgiving at your house. So
Sounds good.
just saying.
You got my number. Text me.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Pop on in. Give me 15 minutes warning. Otherwise, no worries.
Can't guarantee that. I really can't guarantee that.
All right, fine.
I don't eat a lot, but I will eat. And if I just show up, just so you know, there's a
plenty of
potential.
food.
Well, the whole point of the 15 minutes is so we can make sure that there's some left.
Well, if not, I'm taking your leftovers.
Oh,
And there's always leftovers on Thanksgiving.
There's always.
No,
That's the best part.
If you don't have
Thanksgiving.
leftovers, you've done it wrong.
Yeah,
It's-
leftover sandwiches. Hey, shout out to the Sassy Bee over here, like the next door, the coffee shop.
Yeah.
They got a sandwich here I had yesterday, plugging it, called the Leftover, if I remember. It was amazing. Had the cranberry in there, delicious. You guys should check it out. We've been over there refueling our batteries and just warm it up in between our walks around.
Well, what other good Kenosha businesses can you recommend?
All of them, man. I mean, just downtown here, they're all so great. I mean, we stopped at Kaiser's Effects, Frank Steiner over here, Scoop right here is great. If I miss any, people are going to be mad. Shoots and Ladders out along the way. We were out at the Brat Stop for the game.
You were at the Brat Stop, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Slip,
it was good.
Slip 54, I think is the other name of the
Yeah.
other one. There's a new brewing company down here. I'm going to draw a blank on the name. Better help me out if I don't get it. Comments, post them up. Post them up, because I know I'm going to forget one in the moment here because it's cold and I'm on the spot. But
Wow, no,
Captain
no,
Mike's, of course.
No,
big shout out to Captain Mike's.
no worries there. This wasn't about
Man, he
leaving
put me on
someone.
spot, you
this
guys.
wasn't
That was
about
messed
leaving
up.
somebody out. This was delivering a shout out to the
Absolutely.
good businesses here.
I can tell you, straight off the top, though, Kenosha here, I mean, everything from like Stella Hotel, the historic buildings here, all of the businesses, like the people they're in, just incredible out here. Like, and it's hard to leave because it's such an inclusive, just beautifully vibrant, warm and inviting, diverse group of people out here that you can't help but just fall in love with how you can cross the street and you're going to have somebody greet you on the other side with a smile and a handshake. And it's I love it. I love it out here. It's great. It's beautiful.
Well, come on over every once in a while. It's halfway on the way between. What, your sister's out in Washington, right?
She's in New York right now.
In New York
she
right
made
now?
it back to Maryland.
But
and then
okay, out east. You're
Out
out
east.
west.
I'm
So
out.
this is
right? This is
more than flyover country.
This is the rumble and the rip. It's right down the middle. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to be meeting up. So I'm looking at some spaces here. So we're going to be hopefully doing some work with the community as well. So I just feel like a huge draw here. I mean, I think it'd be great. And there's so many, like I said, amazing programs that people are working on. I met some incredible people out here as well that are doing things like with the youth and just collectively as for the unity of the community out here, which is amazing. And the few invites I've gotten have just really got tugging my soul this direction.
Well, and I saw your feed was probably from a good, hospitable host there.
Absolutely. Yeah, big shout out to the Costa Carlini for posting it up and for making it happen, and for everyone else. My team out here in the area, all my mods, everyone that lives in the area here that's been so receptive, all of you, everyone in the community. Everyone's been so great about just opening homes and businesses and just, arms to my presence. And why would you not want to be in a place that is such an inclusive and, warm, not obviously temperature-wise, because of that chilly breeze off of Lake Michigan, you guys. Chilly breeze off Lake
Michigan. It's 28, but with the warmth of the people, it feels like 60.
Yeah, and with the wind chill, it feels like it's -8. So it's a good offset. It's a good offset. Yeah. So yeah,
all right.
I'll be around. But yeah.
What was you said there were a bunch of community organizers before we head out. What's the communities, the groups that you're thinking of?
I'd have to have them all written down back at the spot. Yeah, again, on spot there. But just as I've been walking around, I've gotten a lot of emails from folks too. I just actually got approached by the church as well for something else they're working on, and I got a huge love for doing what I can to I invest as much time as I can working with youth. So back in Seattle, I do that as well. I do a lot of work with at-risk inner city teens. And I think that's really important, that we empower young voices.
It's good stuff right there.
I think it needs to happen. And like we were saying earlier, and I don't inundate these guys with a lot of the same rhetoric, but it really is important that we give a platform of safety and tools that are going to help build for our future generations. I think right now, what students make up, about 46% of the nation. Well, within 20 years, they're 100% of the future. So, and those are, grandiose statements, but really at the end of the day, that's...
Are you pushing me out? Is that what you're doing?
Eventually, this young man's going to have to take the reins of the home.
I'll take care of you.
He's going to, he volunteered, you guys saw him, he's going to take care of Dad.
That's a promise
That's
right
a
there.
promise made on camera. You guys just locked and loaded on CJTV. You're obligated, man. Immediately, he's like, well, it's cool.
Pull this up in
he's going to put in a 2-week notice tomorrow. He's like, you made a promise, man. I'm done. I'm out of here. You're just going to be at home watching Matlock while you're doing the work from now on. Again, that's...
No,
I
Court TV is really kind of interesting these days.
It is. And you guys, hey, I'll tell you, this case, it was hard to watch. 8 hours a day. But that being said, you guys, I encourage, and we're going to keep walking, but tune in, you guys. There's a lot of cases happening right now. Virginia, South Carolina, there's Ahmaud Arbery cases happening right now. In Georgia, there's a lot of things that are happening now that I think are important. And from what I've heard from some legal correspondence that I have, they've said that some of the things from this case are going to actually play into some of these other cases.
Of course they do.
And in real time. And I think that it's important that we right now pay attention to the direct fallout of a lot of things that happened over the course of the last 2 years, because it's happening right now. The cause and effect, if you will. So yeah, definitely, you guys should definitely tune in and take some time to Court TV, PBS. I know there's some of these other places, Law and
CJTV.
No, not Law and Order. Dun 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 dun. No, CJTV. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best to broadcast. We're maybe gonna try to get down to some of these other places as well and do coverage there and talk to folks locally.
Sure.
Especially because it's a lot warmer having in all these other places. Maybe not Virginia, but definitely not in Virginia. Actually, let's pull up there. But down south, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Very good.
Good night, guys.
All right.
Again, thanks a lot. I'll be in touch.
Like
all right.
what you said. So.
Hey, thank you, bro. We'll
Stay
talk
around.
soon. Yeah. All right, guys. Be good. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right. Thanks for stopping and saying hi. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. I'm trying to look at comments here. So, yeah, this is, like I said, this is Bradford behind me right here. Hey, what's happening? Barely. Yes, I got some hand warmer, this little guy, but it's enough to keep me moving.
You need a bunch?
I got a couple in the bag, unless you have a bunch more in the car.
I do not. But the car is warm if you need to warm up.
If I stop moving, I'll be done. I'll be cooked. But I appreciate the offer, though. Thank you. All right, take care. I'll show you guys real quick. This is, I feel like Rudolph right now. I'm gonna walk up here again one more time. So this is where the fire was. And I know I've done this walk with you once or twice already, but I think, and it's windy. I apologize if it's loud in the camera, but all I got is my tripod right now, so we'll work with what we got. But let us do this. I'll flip this around. Fortunately, I've got these. I'll do it with my nose here. Hey, it worked. Yeah, Rudolph just was able to do that. So this is the car source right here, the car lot that was in so much of the controversy. Dutch. Sorry, I just saw a comment over on YouTube about. Yeah, okay. So the car lot right here, this is the car source. And then out here, as you can see, this is where the sign. This is the sign that melted. And I've walked with you guys through this before, but since we're here at Bradford, I think it's important to do this again. Yeah, this is the church that almost burned, and I'll show you guys just how close it got. So this is the car lot here. All this was August, summer, and dry, and there was these cars over to the right here, where these were exploding and like shooting molten whatever comes out of a vehicle between the gas and the rubber and everything else was flying out of engines and out of the car over the fence into this area. And it was pushing up on these shroudings that they have here. And I'm not exactly sure what's under the shroud there. We tried to break the lock off one side to see if we couldn't find anything else to, to fight the fire, to, help slow the fire down. But that tree right there is a big deal too. That tree that you're looking at right there is still just charred black from top to bottom. The flames were from the building, all around the building there were coming up, and the tree itself was catching on fire as well. The fire department was able to get in here, and they over in the road there, like right out there on the other side of the building basically, is where the fire department was able to stage, and they were just shooting water over the building, hosed all of this area down, all the cars down there, and I just did a phenomenal, and I keep saying it, man, and Andrew hit it, and so did I'm glad that we were able to talk about it, but just a ton of love and appreciation for the fire department for getting in there. Go smell the tree. I already know what the tree smells. You guys you can smell it. You can still smell the fire here. Hey!
Mac.
What up? How you doing?
You need a ride, brother?
Nah, I'm just kind of soaking it up right now. I appreciate that, though.
Okay, I've seen you on
screen. Come talk to me real quick.
Got off of work.
I'd use my nose right there to turn this thing around. My hands don't work. There, we did it. We did it. What's going on? How are you?
Good, brother. Man, I finally meet you, man.
It's good to meet you.
Man, what's up with the t-shirt, man?
I'm working on it. We got new merch coming out. Let me pause over here. We got new merch coming out, and I'm excited to have it come out. And it'll be it'll help fuel the fire of travel and the forward progress here. How are you, though?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah. How are things here? Thank you.
There she is.
Hi.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Yeah, man, I'm good, man.
Shout out to Boulevard Cafe. What's new? What's going on?
Man, just been working, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Independent contract for a delivery company called EDI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, you need to get warm, man. My car right here, man.
I appreciate it. If I stop moving at this point, I'll be cooked.
Where you heading to now?
I'm just kind of walking around. I was just kind of showing everybody.
I was trying to see where you was at on the live. I'm just like,
triangulate
I
my
went to every
location.
church down here, man. I swear, man.
Which are a lot of beautiful churches in Kenosha here. No, yeah, just taking a tour, man. I like that. We got to triangulate my location at some point.
Now, I want you to know something, brother.
What's that?
Stuff that you do for the community, a lot of love here for you, bro.
Appreciate that.
It's a lot of love for you, bro. You don't realize, like, everybody, like, man, we need you here, bro. Somebody got to make change, man.
I love it here, man. And I honestly feel like what you just said hits my heart because I can feel that. And there's people reach out continually, especially since I've been here this last week, that have programs and projects that are like they want to launch or they're getting close to, but they're not really kind of able to get it off the ground. And I'm not, trust me, that's not been my expertise. I'm going through, I'm figuring out how to do this as I do it. But I think the beauty part is that I think with this platform, with everything that happens in here on the other side of that camera, is all all these people that are able to be involved and find a place to apply their effort, their love too. And I think like Kenosha right now, man, and I keep saying it is a place that just draws the heart. And it was hard to come back. It was really hard to come back. It was difficult because the emotional connection that I had to this place, that I have to this place, and then knowing that I'd have to relive like the destruction and whatnot. At one point, man, the fires that were up on the other side, by the fire, by the furniture store.
It was in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking on your live, but I mean, seeing it in real time, I mean, that had to be, man.
I didn't know how to process it, and I had to, for like a year. And so coming back, but when I got back, man, every block that I walked on, it's just amazing. A warm embrace. Somebody's there to say hello, thank you for being here.
Right.
And that, I think, man, so thank you. It does. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot to know that like there's a place out here.
Make an impact here, man.
I think you're sealing the deal for me, man. I talked about moving out here a year ago. I think you're like,
what you waiting on, man?
They need you here. I'm not home enough to call home right now. So I mean, if I can call home here, then I get it. I would do it. Absolutely.
They need you here, man. Just need to stand and change, bro. I mean, the verdict. Everybody got their opinion on that situation, but I mean, I didn't see nothing being happen crazy, right?
No, and that I think
that's a blessing.
That's a huge blessing. Yeah, I think people appreciated. Hopefully, people appreciated that what happened over there in the courthouse was what the courthouse is there to do. You know? And the jury did what they do, and people may not agree with the verdict, but I mean, that's it. Now let's move on. You know? Yeah, that's that chapter. We can close a chapter on that.
Yeah.
Now we can look at what we can do tomorrow.
I mean, we all need to come together. We just need unity. You
Absolutely.
know, all this killing and shooting and all like that, it's not going to do no good for nobody.
And that happens out here too. I mean, there was just like down the way here. Someone told me there was like 80 shots fired. Someone got shot in the street and passed away.
See what I'm saying?
Right in downtown. And I didn't hear anything about it.
Right. It's not even about color, creed, polka dot, blue, whatever. It's just about we need to come together. All this violence, man. It's just not in Kenosha. It shouldn't be here.
You know what I love about Kenosha? One of the big things about it is how diverse this town is.
It is.
I mean, this right here is representation. I think of what you see in Kenosha. White, black, of all creeds. You see people from all over the world that are here.
Right.
And they're all kind of like, like salt of the earth folk that are like, out. Like I said, generationally, a lot of their great grandparents helped build this city. You know what I mean? And they're here. And I think that it's a very interactive and inclusive environment here. And so the push for change, I think, comes from a place of the heart where people can really do it here. Because it's not one side or the other that's saying it or just trying to support it from afar.
Yeah.
It's right here, like street to street. Yeah. And that's powerful. I think that's really powerful. Because, and maybe it's other places, I don't know. You know what I mean? I travel as much as I can, but in the places that I've been, I really feel like this is, I hope the world keeps remembering Kenosha moving forward. And not just for the place where that bad thing happened. But where all that healing took place, where the change started. So I think you're right. I think right here in Kenosha there'll be a lot of things that'll come from this that'll put a lot of beautiful moments on the map, of history that started here in Kenosha.
Like even with like me, I do the music or whatever.
Yeah.
And the message that I'm trying to implement is change and positivity, but it's like a lot of people don't want to hear that though.
Right.
They want the negativity.
Yeah. That's what
though.
fuels the curiosity. It's like, it's that like World Star type vibe where it's like, ooh.
But if I cuss, then it's different.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
But I'm gonna continue to do it. It's gonna reach somebody.
Yeah.
Few people can comment like, I like your positivity. It makes me feel good with each other.
You should. You absolutely should, man. That's the stuff that's addictive, I think. People don't get it. Like, there's always people watching.
Yeah.
Always people. And I found that, obviously, I do it live for a reason. Because, we get a lot of people watching.
The big guy up close, man.
Yeah. I'm wearing a lot of stuff right now. Maybe that's it. Puffy dude.
No, you look like, you work out?
A little bit, yeah.
You look like you do.
Yeah. Try to eat right.
Yeah, me too. I just turned 40 July 31st.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah. I feel good, man. Like you said, just keep moving and get that blood circulating, man.
You got to.
I ain't got time to be stiff, man.
No, sir.
Man, I was like, man, I'm going to catch CJ down here. I've been watching your live, man.
I love it.
Catch him, man.
I love it.
I must have looked behind me. I was like, I'm over here, over there. I was going to be like, y'all know what CJ is? Because everybody know you, man.
Yeah, it's that, which is wild, man. Like, it's funny. Like I'm getting better at it, but I've been around in so many places and around so many crazy experiences that like I get kind of jumpy, you know. And so like when I'm walking, you know, I kind of like a car will roll up really slow, and immediately I'm kind of like, all right, you know, what's gonna happen? Hey, I had to bring you back to present.
Uh-oh, got you something, brother.
Shit. What's it? Go.
No, I'm here. You got some Southern hospitality up in here.
Where we gonna go back out? Get out of here. Thank you. Hey, so what you talking about? I got that. I said, man, I should have got CJ with that. You gotta go back and get him while I'm in skate. After you, and what you say where that turn is around now. I know.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I'm out here hanging out with CJ. I just got off of work. My name is Reuben. I make music too, by the way. I'm on YouTube. I make positive music. If you want to listen to it, it's up to you. You can find me on YouTube as capital R hyphen capital M lowercase c, and just put in my song Hero. Check it out. Yeah, man, we need change, like CJ said. I live right here in Kenosha. What's up? How y'all doing? How you doing, Stephanie? Yeah, I'm here I stay here in Kenosha. Yeah, I make music. Capital R, capital M. I'm sorry, capital R hyphen capital M lowercase c. Put in Hero. Check me out. I make positive music that inspires people and uplift people. Check me out on YouTube. But yeah, this is my city, Kenosha.
Love you, fam. Take it easy. You plugging them?
Yeah, man. I told them about my music, maybe.
Please don't. Hey, keep going, man. Tell them all about it. Did you get a chance to really jump into it? Here, let's get you some light over here, man. I want to get. Let's here. We'll walk out here in the parking lot here where there's a little more light.
Hanging out with CJ.
Coming to kick it, y'all. I'll show you guys what I just got delivered by our family, our friends of the fam here now. There we go. Boom.
There we go. Got some light.
Yeah. So they just dropped this off right here.
They ain't playing, man.
Nah.
You got a lot of calories.
Man, I got a 12-pack of Green Bay. It's bad enough that I got to deal with, they just demolished my Seahawks.
Yeah.
But also now that it's like a 12-pack of food I can't waste. So every bite's going to be just another moment of, yeah, you see. Stefan's just geeking on me right now. Yeah, what are you going to do? There you go. I'm going to set this down for now. So yeah, talk to him. Let's talk about your music.
Yeah, I make music. I make positive music on YouTube or whatever, so you guys can check me out. My music, you reach my music, capital R hyphen, capital M, lowercase c, Hero. Check me out. It's positive. It's inspiring. I don't cuss in my music. I don't degrade women. It's all positivity.
I love it. What got you started doing that?
I used to be in creative writing in school.
Okay.
I used to do poetry.
Nice.
So like, man,
got any spoken word, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
It's talking to my heart, man. Absolutely.
Now I used to cuss back in the day, but
well, you know, it slips out.
But now it's like, hopefully it reach people. Hopefully make an impact. You know,
yeah.
We need change.
We absolutely do.
I told you I'd make a song for you, man, for your channel, bro.
I would. Hey, no argument.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in on what you do and just inspire. Whatever you want.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll send it to you, whatever.
You guys can stay tuned because we're gonna have that. We'll run it for our theme song.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I love that. I love it. Do you get a chance to do any performances local at all?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I just do it for a hobby, but you never know.
I know that I was walking by Fusion downtown, and they have like open mic nights and stuff like that.
Really?
They do. Even honestly, man, it'd be cool. I know lyrically speaking, what you're talking about is great because a lot of the positive messages that go into like the songs that we listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I think even if you take the music out of that and you get a chance just to hear the lyrics and kind of the story behind it,
yeah,
I think that'd be very cool to like set up something down there and just give you a chance, almost like a spoken word, like a slam mic.
I would love to.
Let's set it up, man.
Let's do it, man.
We'll do it.
Let's do it.
I'm with it. I know they would love it down there, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But and so you're from Kenosha. You live in Kenosha, like you or at least the area here.
Yeah, actually, I was born in Chicago. I came up here in 1990.
Okay.
And I graduated from Racine, high school from Racine. And then I moved to Kenosha. I've been here ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it's home, right?
Home.
Yeah.
But they always say home is where the heart is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's true, and it's wild, man. Because like I know I've built here like a lot of love, not just the place, but I got people in my community now, like my personal community that help.
You got so much hospitality here. People you've met, people just roll up and be like, for example, look.
I mean, it is Green Bay
Man.
tacos, but yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a
Absolutely.
hospitality because of who you are and because of what you represent, what you stand for, what you believe in.
Yeah.
You come all the way here to help us,
Yeah.
It means something.
You know what it is, man, and this is just as raw as it gets. Is like coming, like, so before, like up to like, I was in active addiction for like 8 years, and I was in a very dark place. And then the rebuild of my life since becoming like getting into sobriety and now in active recovery. Yeah, I'm a little over 4 years sober now. I went through
you about 20, man.
I'm
taking care of yourself. Though.
I lived maybe it was the drugs maybe preserved me. I don't know. Pickled me or something. I don't know.
You feel good, right?
I feel great. No, trust me. I'm like I said, like that was the darkest time that I've ever existed. But because of that, I'm able to live my best life right now, and I'm 100% aware of like how bad it could have gone. And my life could have been taken from me. But now I'm at a place where like I just all this embrace, this love comes from a place of like just trying to like re-enter the world, And so a lot of the things that I do like came from when I first started straining from curiosity. I was like, because I was just so out of it. Like I was in this void of addiction. And so when you come away from that, like the world was kind of just tuned out. I couldn't have told you what movies were in theater. I couldn't have told you anything. And so the curiosity that I have, my genuine love is coming from a place like I understand, like having walked with people, like I was homeless at one point, people that were, so you know what that's like.
Yeah,
and the empathy that you have having lived that life,
makes you stronger.
It does. And then getting a chance to like have a place where you can go back and try to expose opportunities, not expose, but to show people different opportunities to do different, to reach out. And I think that's where the love that I have for this community is the love that the community has in that is that, we're all in that. There's something in that for everybody. We've all been to a place where we were broken at some point, Or maybe we are right now. I know a lot of the people in my immediate world are people that are going through active recovery. Or people that just need something to build up hope, give them something better to look forward to, or just a different voice to hear. I think that's going to say something different that might be inclusive and might inspire a little bit of change. Like a voice like your voice. And I think that's where, if anything on this platform, man, we're able to do is just to do that, to give people something different, something positive, something that we can build with.
And a lot of people ask me, how you feel, since I do music, how you feel about the violence. I can't really say nothing bad about the young people that's making this music, but all I know is I can stay in my own lane.
Yeah.
And to me, okay, there's a hardcore rap, there's the rock and roll, there's the R&B.
Sure.
It needs balance.
Right.
It do need more positivity than anything, but the people gonna make their music, people gonna make what they gonna make. But if I can bring it up here and impact and change, that's all that really matters to me. It's not even about me.
But you said it, man. It's like you bring it up here and then the change. I think that the change raises the bar, and then we have a new place to call our status quo.
Yeah.
But it's better than it was, right? And then status quo just keeps getting better.
You see
and
how
better.
that young Dolph or whatever, the rapper just got killed in Memphis? Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's horrible the way they did him,
Yeah.
I mean,
what's wild is, and it's like these situations here with Kyle Rittenhouse, is like performing artists, people like that, even actors and whatnot, people become so emotionally attached to them that like radical things happen with them.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's an obsessive thing, and they'll go out and they'll kill them because they're obsessed with the person, but they become almost like, it feels like in their lyrics maybe, or the things that they do, the message they send out is like for use personally. Like they're directing it at you, and so they take it very personally.
And that's the thing with the beat. You putting that stuff in your lyrics, it's gonna come back.
People personalize it, and it comes back around.
And words hurt.
Absolutely they do. Absolutely, man. I can't tell you enough. Like, people think, like, like it just rolls off. But like, and I don't mind saying it because people are going to comment that say nasty things anyway. But when those comments come through and I see them, it's like, damn, man, that hurts, And some people like to say that just to say it, like, didn't need to hear that, didn't need to read that. Those sometimes will be the ones that'll stick out. There'll be 5,000 positive comments on the feed, and then I'll see that one where I'm like,
There's somebody
come on, man.
Somebody who's sitting at the computer just don't have nothing else to talk about.
Yeah. And it's kind of like there's something in them that's like dark or hurting. And so they want to hurt people, And I try to be okay with it. I try to let it roll because I appreciate that sometimes people just,
they don't know how to deal with themselves, and so they do things to other people because that's kind of how they feel. It's a projection of how they're feeling.
My mom used to tell me this old saying: if a person take a half a day to mind their own business, and there's 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
If a person take half a day to mind their own business, and the other half a day to stay out of somebody else's business, that's 24 hours in a day. You could be making something happen for yourself.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
sitting there focused on somebody you really don't even know.
Yeah.
And say something mean and cruel. Like, you don't even know me.
You would expect, yeah, right. That's the thing is like one of the things I love about the discussions that were happening over here by the courthouse was that like one of the things the guy was saying, it was from the Kenosha court. It was like, you'll never know me until you ask me. You know, you can
don't
make
judge me before getting to know me.
Damn, that was almost bad right there. Car just like tried to flip at you in the intersection. Almost got nasty. But yeah, yeah, let me come over and say hi real quick. Don't go anywhere. Keep telling about your music real quick. I'm gonna leave the mic with my man.
But yeah, my music is it's a part of me. I make music from the heart and soul. It means a lot to me. My music is I hope hopefully it make an impact and hopefully get people to see things in a different light and a different perspective, you know? That's at least how I see it. You know, life's too short, and again, my music, capital R, hyphen, capital M, lowercase c, put in hero, and you'll find all my songs. If you want to subscribe, that's up to you, but if you want to hear something a little different, I'm bringing something different to the table, then that's up to you. Check me out. Definitely check me out, but yeah, my music is inspiring. I try to implement a message in every song that I make. You know, like I say, I don't cuss in my music. I don't degrade women. It's all clean. I stay in my own lane. I don't talk about any other rapper on how they do music or whatever. I stay in my own lane. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to bring balance to hip hop. So if I can do that, then that works for me, you know. So we'll see how that goes. Definitely see how to go. How everybody doing tonight? I'm out here hanging out with CJ. Yeah, I just got off of work. It ain't too bad out here. I'm pretty bundled up pretty good. What time is it? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain. I really can't complain. Peaceful protest tonight. Ain't nobody burning nothing up, because you know when you're burning things up, you're burning the community up. You're burning people's jobs up. You know, people need their jobs. People need to work and make a living, an honest living. You know, and when you're burning up the community, you're making it hard for everybody else. So I'm glad that everything, regardless of how, you know, I don't get into politics like that, but regardless of how people feel or whatever, you know, the community, you know, we need to keep our community uplifted. We don't need to be tearing it down. It's not cool. It's so cold out here.
Comments or no?
No, I don't see them.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know if anybody's asking you questions. They said sing something.
Oh, no. I'm no singer. I'm a rapper. Why are they putting hearts? What's up with the hearts?
They're hearting your conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your name? My name's Reuben, by the way.
I'm Steflin.
Reuben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I actually met CJ on a street corner like a year ago.
You see what I'm saying?
And I did murals for him.
Yeah, I know, on that wall over there.
Yeah.
What was that at?
It was on the laundromat on 63rd
right?
and 24th. Yeah, Rainbow Laundromat.
Yeah, I've been living up here for, I want to say, 16 years in Kenosha.
They said rap about CJ.
Rap about CJ. Oh, I don't freestyle. I gotta write it. I'm a writer. I'm not a freestyler at all. You guys go check me out. You know, you welcome to subscribe if you want to. That's totally up to you. I don't force nobody or whatever.
Hey guys.
They know who you are.
Yeah, everybody knows who I am.
It ain't too bad out here, right?
Oh, not when you're bundled up. I mean, I don't know.
See, I got this jacket like going all the way up to here.
Yeah. This has got like a fake lining. But
it's all good. Oh, my page name? My YouTube channel is
one of the mods commented. Would you please? Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Plug it.
Okay.
They'll comment it. while you say it.
It's capital R hyphen capital M lowercase c, and put in my song Hero. That's how you'll find me. You'll see my face.
We are by the church, still in the parking lot.
Oh, what do a mod do? A moderator, right?
Yeah.
What do they do? What do they do?
We just moderate the chats. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, make sure everything's staying
So if somebody
civil
saying
and-
something crazy, y'all kick them out of there.
Yeah, we try to just keep things civil. No name calling, no bullying, no.
I like CJ.
nothing like that.
He's a good human being. Yeah, I always thought people wanted violence. I guess for me, finding my own fan base that like positivity. I think that's
Right.
what it is for me.
Right.
Because not everybody gonna like positive.
My theory
music.
is if you give positive out, you receive positive back.
That's true.
So it's all about the energy that you give out. It's the energy that you get back.
Yeah. And like, so for example, if someone would say something about my song, like, oh man, you trying to do pop, I wouldn't even say anything. Like, I wouldn't even comment on that. That's ignorance,
Yeah.
Some people get mad. I don't get mad
Hey,
at that stuff. $1.49. Oh, okay. What is that? CJ, he talking right now. Yeah, here, yep, there it is. Yep, Hero, yep.
Thank you, Dara. She's one of our mods. She commented.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
cool. So they just can find it that way, and then they'll see it. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, then they can. The people that are watching, they can like copy it from a.
Yeah, and I want you to know something that. Yeah, I make music, but I'm not trying to get it off CJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. But I just wanted people to know that I do make positive music.
So music is good. Don't stop. We believe in you.
Well, thank you. I believe in y'all too. I'm glad you like it. That makes me feel good. CJ is the man. He's not the man. He's the man. Put a DA in there. Minnesota. Wow, you got Minnesota up in here.
Whoa. Hello for Minnesota.
You ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. I love Thanksgiving.
Me too. I'm going to tell you something. I love
turkey.
I like cranberry sauce in the shape of a drum.
Yeah.
I do. I like all that.
Yup. That's like the one time a year where you can eat as much as you want and nobody shames you for it.
Ain't that the truth? God knows that's the truth. We got Illinois in here.
Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
I know there was someone from the UK the other day. Hey y'all.
Steph.
North Carolina.
Huh?
Happy holidays. The UK.
Wow.
Yeah. Texas, West Virginia, Houston, Arizona, Michigan, Alabama.
Unbelievable.
The comments go really fast. Sorry if I missed you.
There's
Boston.
a lot of people in the chat.
Denver, Pennsylvania,
All
Buffalo,
these
New
people
York.
know who he is.
Lakeville, all over the world.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like when I was doing the murals, I had people contact me from all over to put their handprints on the boards.
Really?
Because I actually just moved into a new place here, and instead of putting the boards in storage, I put them up as decoration in my house.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Tennessee, Indiana.
Tennessee in the house.
Sorry, so the comments go really fast.
It does.
South Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Tennessee.
See, now I understand how comments
Oklahoma.
work.
Yeah, from all over.
What happened? Oh, we turned comments back on?
Everybody's telling us
I
where
was just telling you over here.
He was talking, but he didn't have no feedback. So I was like, here, let me turn the comments on for you and see what they're saying.
Yeah. You remember I was telling you when you headed over there?
Yeah.
Man, people, I was just telling her, everybody love you, man, all over the world, bro.
Wow, I appreciate that.
All them people coming in here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just commenting
UK?
where they're from right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a pretty good following over in UK.
That's what I'm saying.
Some in Africa, Zaire.
It's only gonna get bigger.
Australia.
Your followers is only gonna get bigger.
I hope, man. I hope to keep growing.
But the more people, the more these people are positive. These are positive people that's following you.
Yeah.
that wants change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, you guys need to do that walk again. I'll be with y'all, man.
That walk was fun.
Let's do it.
That was.
It was great vibe. Like the whole time, like it was nothing what I expected. But it was very like even when we rolled into Milwaukee after we got there, like I got emotional. I cried.
I did too.
Like
I felt like we run a marathon.
Yeah.
Or something. It was that like we made it, you know. But
it was like we were all like a huge family. Like everybody there was like cool
I think
with
that's
everybody.
needed
There was
again.
no.
I think we should.
There was no like weird vibes. Nothing.
Make that happen. I
cool
guarantee they'd probably be behind it. Yeah, there's no weird vibes, and I think like we got there. And like I said, JB was with us, you know, from the Blake family.
Right.
And like he's been out here advocating.
He's been cool every time I run into him.
Nicest dude. Like,
Awesome
you
dude.
see him out the red, the black, the green. You know,
I had a great.
about,
actually, on one of your lives when we were on the walk, we were at one of the gas station stops, and I grabbed your live because you had to go use the bathroom or something.
Oh yeah.
And I had a really good conversation with him where we both got emotional.
Oregon in here.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's interesting, man. But yeah, he and then out here we've had some great chats as well. And like we may not see eye to eye on some things, you know what I mean? But the beauty part is the foundational thing that makes us all humans.
Right.
What we all agree on in that. And it's great to hear another human with so much heart and so much passion to be willing to express that and to bring it out to the people. So like, I guarantee he'd be behind it 100%.
Yeah.
Get people rallied around the fact that we could do this collectively, together. Yeah. We could. I was talking about it. I was like, we are changing the world. You know, every conversation we have. You know, all of
I
this.
I got my truck. I'm a single man, you know what I'm saying? Just me.
Okay.
If I got my truck, when you do it, you throw your camera stuff in the back, we can do it, you know what I'm saying?
Nice, man. That's real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
30,000 miles, 34,000 miles on it.
Clean. Very good.
Hey, I got a lot of room in the back. Throw your stuff in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm all for it, whatever. You know, and I like when y'all did do it. It was like pit stops.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at home. I wanted to join it, but I had to work. I was looking at home, and then I was at work. I was like, damn, I wanted to
And
join
every
it
stop,
today.
they had the hoop bus here from LA. So every stop,
They
like
were
people were
super
playing
cool, man.
playing basketball.
And people just donate, like bringing food and stuff. You know?
Oh yeah.
They would. Everywhere
That's
we stopped,
amazing.
They had,
That's
like,
snacks.
The angels.
Snack tables.
What are they called? Yeah, they were there.
That's
we
amazing.
stopped and we played
That's what
some
I'm
hoop.
saying. That told me when I seen that, so much love.
Yeah.
In the community.
Yeah. And the nice part is that like that one was, you know, it was in solidarity with the Blake family.
Yeah.
It was also for there was people there for, you know, racial justice.
Have you met him? Have you met Blake?
Not Jacob, no.
Justin.
His uncle Justin. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And not Jacob. He's been traveling a lot. I've been seeing some of his feeds. He's been kind of out and about, but
Yeah, he said I seen something. He was on TMZ a couple days ago. He was like, I don't want to be a celebrity. I don't want to be looked at as that. That's what he said. Kinda like, he's like he don't want to be a poster child. I think that's what he said.
Right.
I get it.
But he no matter what, he's an icon now. You know what I mean?
He sure is.
Just like, you know, he so many other people, whether they wanted to or not, they got
He's a
thrust
miracle.
in
He's a
there.
miracle. He could have
I
died.
I mean, for real, no matter what your views are on that, how you could take 7 gunshots, like
And walk away from it.
A lot of people
not
yeah.
walk away,
Well,
but yeah.
Be
But-
alive.
But we survived that.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Man, how do you?
That's a miracle.
There's just so much in a human body. And that's something
Vital
that
organs.
I'm telling you, like, if anything I learned, like, being out here, that was the first one I'd seen that. When I saw Anthony Huber get shot.
And then that arm part.
And then
that,
Gage get shot.
That
Yeah.
arm part. Then I heard you like, oh my God.
I
didn't
know. And then they're like, oh, you didn't even know what you're doing. I'm like, I mean, when do you ever know what you're doing in that moment? But trying to get a tourniquet on with the amount of blood and seeing, I mean, not to be graphic, but like looking inside of a body.
That lady's waiting for you.
Hello.
She's coming over here joining.
Can you come say hi? I'll go say hi.
She scared me. She got to stay there. Kind of scared me. She was just like,
I'm used to it.
did you see as he was scared?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? You popping the popcorn? Nice.
Yeah, I figured I'd just bring the tacos in the car so that they don't get cold.
Mm-hmm. So much love. So much love.
Dirty work. So that.
Nice. Got that good popcorn. That sounds good right now.
We are by Jess, we're by the church.
Yeah, by
Bethany,
the church.
I think it is.
But they want to come over here? Some people.
Yeah.
Come on over.
We're just in the parking lot across from the Stella, that church.
They cool.
That
like
was
the
on
cops,
fire.
they cool like us being in the parking lot like this.
But they just had a vigil here earlier. That's why we were here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he's just been here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. It's freezing out here.
It's freezing. Maybe she don't want to be on camera or something.
Probably not.
Why people they don't like? I don't mind being on camera. They don't bother me. What they say?
Somebody said, "Can you spare some change?"
Oh wow.
Virginia
in the house.
Nothing's going on at the courthouse. I actually was just down there. It's just a bunch of media, like big news stations and stuff down there with their tents and stuff up. So CJ's 73.
He's 73 years old.
73. Well, no, he's 74 now because his birthday was in October.
I just turned 40 July 31st.
Nice.
How old are you?
Me? I'm 35.
Oh, okay. You 5 years.
Yes, I work. Well, you said you work too.
Yeah, I work too.
Yeah, 74 now.
74 years. He looks good, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
A young whippersnapper.
He's a little seasoned. That's all.
Thank you for the tacos. Much appreciated.
All that hospitality he gets.
Oh, for sure.
I'll just say I seen a few things on the live, like even months ago or last year and stuff.
Yeah.
How like people welcome him in their homes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, CJ?
What we talking about?
Mira was just we was talking earlier.
They asked how old
so
you
much
were. I said
hospitality.
73, and then
Like, you go into people's houses and they welcome you.
Yeah, no,
That's what I'm saying.
it's been here. Yeah.
Thanksgiving, I'm sure you can go to people's house.
I might still be here at Thanksgiving. I mean, at this rate, you know
I
how.
actually just asked Steph about that today.
What's funny is Stefan here. Like last time I was in town. Like I came and I changed my flight 5 times.
Did
I was like 5 times. Like I had to buy one-way tickets because I never know when and where I'm gonna be.
Because he's a stand-up dude.
He stand up A1.
For real.
A1.
Appreciate you. And,
No, I appreciate you.
I mean, if I'm gonna be friends with anybody, I don't have too many friends because so many people are negative.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be around people that's positive.
Yeah.
You know, nobody got time for all that other stuff. They really don't. Life's too short for that.
Life's too. Thank you, man. And if you want to leave a legacy, man, like leave a legacy of laughter.
Yeah.
If you could do that, man, just give someone something to smile about when you're not there. I would love to be remembered. Just when I leave, like when people talk about you when you're not around, to be like, that's a good dude.
Yeah.
Because too often around Cooler Talk, it's like, hey, did you hear about Todd? That guy's a real garbage human being. And they just want to rip someone apart when they're not there. But it'd be great to be like, to have that chat. Like, hey, did you hear about Todd? That guy volunteers to coach baseball. He's a great dude. He built his own house. Did you know he's writing a book? That kind of stuff. Not that I'm doing any of those things, because I can't build anything. And I don't know.
But I didn't see since you've been here in 2 years you've been coming here?
Year and just not even a year and a half.
I didn't see how you, even in Washington when you was doing the protests up there, how people would talk, like try to talk to you. You kept your composure so good.
It's tough too.
People yelling and get back. You don't even supposed to be right here. Like people that's trying to like they the cops or something.
Yeah.
And I just seen how you held your composure, man. You kept positive energy like you did.
Which was hard, man, because I think a lot of people get misconceptions of what you're trying to accomplish. I ran into some of them here, actually, man.
Did you?
Some folks that were
they didn't like you too much.
That wouldn't like me. They wouldn't normally like me. Yeah, because I don't even know why. Honestly, there was they
don't even know why.
They had a thought that I was like a proud boy. Or they had all these things going on. I'm like, ask me. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure a proud boy, if you ask him if he's a proud boy, would probably be proud enough to say, I'm a proud boy. Right? If they ask me, are you a proud boy? No. I interviewed Proud Boys, but I've interviewed people from Antifa, I've interviewed people from Block, I've interviewed people from all over the world, and I'm saying, hey, we got to have a conversation to get to know somebody, you know what I mean?
The difference between you and a lot of other streamers too is like if there is somebody that dislikes you or dislikes what you do, you're like, hey, come talk to me for a minute.
I was just about to say that.
Have a conversation with me before you make that judgment.
Have a conversation.
Exactly. And then in the comments, some people get mad because of the people, like the followers or viewers. I'm like, I don't control that. And we work really hard in the chat to leave it open to all walks of life, all comments, conversation, as long as they're not hate-driven, inciting violence, or just being a complete jerk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're being a tool, then it's like, all right, you go somewhere else. You know? But like, if you're in here and you want to have a conversation and talk, come in, yeah.
I'm over here. Come on, you can come talk to me. We can talk.
Right.
Civilized.
But sometimes I'm filming things, and the people that are watching are really against it, and they don't like that. And then the people that are doing it, they see those comments later when they watch that video, and they're like, you must be against me because the people that are watching me through your camera are against me. I'm like, no, man. And I try to make it clear, like, I'm not defined by the people that I try to understand. Yeah. Nor do they create, nor do I create who they are by seeking to understand them. Like, I'm genuinely just curious to know what you are all about. And I may not agree with it, but I don't care. If you're gonna do you and you believe in that, like, I don't have to engage.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I may not agree, but I don't have to engage. Like, okay, like, there's billions of people on this planet in a big globe. I can give you space. It's okay. I don't have to like what you do, but I can always just go over there, and that's all right. You know?
Yeah. I personally like talking to people too and like finding out their views because not everybody's brain works the same. Not everybody thinks the same. So like you may think something entirely different than what I do in a situation.
It could be a misunderstanding sometimes.
And
Absolutely.
It could be like, okay, well, I never thought of it that way, and maybe I should look at it in that point of view instead.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. People just get stuck in their own ways, and they're just
humble.
stuck there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have stopped being humble enough to say like, oh, maybe I was wrong, And I think, like I mentioned before, like the life that I was living, like I realized how wrong you can be. And you go through process after you get, your sobriety, where you try to make amends. You go back and say, hey man, there's a lot of things I did that I wish I would have done different, that I should have done different, and I want to make apologies to that. And so thinking about that, I realize now that I've let myself accept that I can be wrong. I could be wrong in anything I say. And if I'll get it in the comments a lot. People will say something in the comments while I'm doing my feed, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'll pin that one. I'm like, that one, okay, now I get it. They're all making an assessment about something that I'm watching, and maybe it wasn't right. And that's okay, because if you're taking your cues in life from politics or things like that from me, you got problems. because I am not a political analyst. I'm not a legal analyst. I definitely am just some dude trying to figure it out, man. Like we all are, I think, right? We're all trying to figure it out. Yeah. So, but we're getting there, man. We're moving in the right direction.
I truly believe in my heart that negativity is a thief that steals happiness. And if you leave that door cracked open just a little bit, that thief will come in and snatch your joy. That's why I try to I try to sleep peacefully. I like to have my gratitude when I wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
I love that, man. We'll put that on a shirt. Negativity is a thief that steals joy.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Someone quote me on quote that.
Negative.
Yeah.
You want me to say it again?
Yes.
Negativity is a thief that steals happiness, and if you leave that door cracked open just a little bit, that thief will come in and snatch your joy. It's true.
There you go. Don't let negativity snatch your joy, guys.
For real.
That's solid. That's solid.
Life's too short, man.
Absolutely.
Being miserable. I see people being angry, man. So angry. Like, why are you so angry?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And then really, and the thing is, you ask not because it's like when you walk away, like, man, that guy's really angry. I wonder what's up.
Yeah.
But I think someone like yourself and a lot of the people that I've met, they really want to know. I would hope. I really do. Like, are you okay? Like, but are you okay? Like, you need to talk.
Yeah.
And take a second. I think a lot of people in the world don't take the time to like really invest in each other. Not a lot of people. I think we need to spend more time investing in each other.
When I was homeless, I hit a woman. I liked this woman. I was on this dating site. I ain't gonna say the dating site. Sure. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
But I was
not plugging dating sites right now.
No. But I was on the dating site, and I met this woman. I met her she wanted to meet at Walmart. So we met at Walmart. We was in the parking lot just talking or whatever. Meet and greet.
Yeah.
She said, so, what do you do? I said, well, I'm homeless right now, but I'm rebuilding my life or whatever. I can't talk to you. I said, that's fine.
Okay.
But I said, at least I was honest with you.
Sure.
But you want to judge me because of...
Right.
Yeah. I said, just because I was homeless and, and whatever the case may be, don't judge me based on...
Your
I got that
confidence,
part.
I'll give you this, your confidence game must be next level. Because if you could be homeless and still be willing to go into a dating site and be like, I'm still going to put it out there.
Because I feel like that's a part of my life
great, man.
I feel like this is how I looked at it when I talked to you. That's a part of my life that I'm rebuilding for myself.
Yeah.
That doesn't have nothing to do with me getting to know you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I was trying to tell her, but some people don't see it that way.
Sure. And I think that's what we're all building bridges.
And that's why I'm single, because some women are, not because of that, but not because of different things I've been through, but just some people, it's kind of hard to find a good woman.
A single plug right there, my man. Single. If you guys,
I'm a single man.
There
Live
you
in
go.
Kenosha.
There you go.
I'm plugging it.
He's plugging it. If you're looking, right?
As long as you're a good woman.
But he willing to sift through a few.
Right.
battles.
Don't let that. I don't want no negativity. Thief steal happiness. No.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
And he's got a nice whip too, which is great.
Yeah.
Not that makes the man,
No.
but it'll be nice to take a drive around, get to know each other.
Yeah. So how long you gonna be up here, man?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I think
I hit you up on Facebook.
Let me give me my card back. I got my number on there. You can just give me a call directly.
Oh,
man.
okay, cool.
And then we can maybe link up tomorrow, man. I don't know what you got going.
Okay.
But we should definitely link up tomorrow. I'm gonna walk a little bit here with my feet. If I can't get in my
Where you
car.
walking to?
I'm just walking down here to the courthouse real quick. You want to walk down there with us?
Yeah,
Let's do it. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get this. I feel like don't worry about what I'm doing right now.
You still gotta eat, man. You got some tacos in there.
There we go. It's right there.
Somebody just called me.
Yeah.
Said that there's a little group at the courthouse right now of protesters, but there's like a group of 50 on their way coming from the south this way.
Really?
Is that good or?
Yeah.
Protesters.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just.
Hopefully
But are they really?
Yeah. Are they
I
coming
don't know
here
if
to
they're
be
really
peaceful?
the 50 are coming,
Right.
but the people that are down at the courthouse right now is a small group.
Okay. Yeah.
Just thought I'd relay it.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll wrap in, kind of take an assessment of what's going on, and then we'll pop back up if things get to that point. Because I do need to get my battery charged up a little bit here too.
And you need to warm up and eat some tacos.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that then. So yeah. Hey, tell them again where they can find your music. I think I mentioned it, but tell them again.
Okay, you can find my music on YouTube, capital R hyphen capital M lowercase C Hero. Just put that in, you'll find me.
You kept it real easy.
That's simple.
Hyphen lowercase c.
Some people don't even know what hyphen is.
MC.
MC.
Yeah.
That's because there's people like me that don't know how to operate technology. I was just trying to figure out how to use my phone here, man. So, yeah, hey, for real, dude. Much love. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you stopping talking. And I know that we're going to have a chance to do some more work in the future here.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm not talking like we're going to never see this cat again. But like I said, we got to get our batteries juiced up. Depending on how things go and where they go tonight, we're going to find out. Love you guys. And I'm going to be back here on just a little bit. Stay tuned. Set up notifications.
Okay.
RUBEN.
So many amazingly kind words have been shared tonight, man, and it means so much.
Yeah. I got you. 100%. My phone's just like dead.
And I'll be back here in just a few. So sit tight. Don't go nowhere.
I'm the first one that comes up.